Aria, I need to talk to you for a minute.
What is it, Ellie? Is something bothering you again?
You've been getting a little messy with the housework lately, haven't you?
I don't think so.
The other day, the way you folded the laundry was all wrong. And Daniel's shirt had wrinkles on it.
Sorry about that. I'll be careful the next time.
And you haven't been doing a very good job at cleaning. I saw the dust in the corner of the room.
I'm trying my best, but I guess I'm still lacking in some areas. Sorry.
No need for excuses. Can't you even do your job as a wife?
Well...
And what's with the food you make?
What?
Are you making Daniel's favorite food? That boy doesn't seem to be satisfied at all, you know?
I try to make something he likes.
Just trying isn't good enough. You're not fulfilling your duty as a wife if you don't make what he likes to eat.
I'm sorry, I'll try harder.
And by the way, I don't like the way you've been dressing lately.
You mean my clothes?
You have no sense of fashion. The neighbors are laughing at you.
I'll try to dress better.
I don't think you're the right wife for Daniel after all. If you don't pull yourself together, he wouldn't even want to be with you.
Daniel and I love each other.
Don't make me laugh. That's something I have to see to believe it.
What do you mean?
If you don't do a good job of housework, he will have a hard time.
Well...
I can't even dream of having a grandchild under these circumstances. Words are not enough. You have to show me that you can do it. Otherwise, Daniel will be fed up with you.
Yes, I understand.
Aria, I don't think you're a good wife.
Ellie, what are you talking about all of a sudden?
Daniel called me and he sounded pretty depressed.
Why?
He said you couldn't get pregnant again.
What does he mean by again?
He told me. He said you guys have been trying really hard to get you pregnant, but it just doesn't seem to happen.
Is he telling you that much?
Of course. He knows exactly how much I want a grandchild. He really is a very devoted son.
But that doesn't mean he should tell you that much.
You know what? Isn't it because you're so stingy with details that you can't get pregnant?
I don't know what to say.
Well, now we're clear.
What?
That you're not serious about getting pregnant.
Oh, I don't think so. I do want to get pregnant.
I'm not going to let you talk me out of it. I told him that if it doesn't work this time, then you two should get a divorce.
What? Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I don't want a wife who can't get pregnant after 3 years of marriage. Besides, he already has his next bride ready.
What do you mean?
I already checked her out. She's very different from a failure wife like you.
Oh, no.
Oh, and just so there's no misunderstanding, he hasn't even met this girl, so it's not cheating.
Well then, so you're saying that Daniel is remarrying a woman he's never met?
I'm the one giving him the permission to marry her. I'm sure he won't have a problem with that.
I'm going to talk to him right now. Daniel, I just got a text from your mother.
Oh, I was standing next to her, so I know all about it.
So you're serious about the divorce?
Absolutely. I want my mom to see her grandkids as soon as possible. But you won't get pregnant, so we're getting a divorce. And I'll marry a woman Mom found for me. That's what makes my mom happy, don't you think?
I see. So you're marrying this woman just because your mother told you to?
Mom mailed the divorce papers to your parents' house.
What?
If you can, file them at the city hall this week, will you?
You even had your mother prepare the divorce papers?
She did it for me, and she did it for the best. You can't blame her for that. I agree that divorce is the right thing to do.
Oddly enough, that's the only thing we seem to agree on.
Huh?
I thought you cared for your mother because you lost your father. I hate myself for not noticing that you were a mama's boy.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Goodbye, mama's boy. Ellie, can I have a quick word with you?
What now? I have nothing more to say to you.
I talked to Daniel and confirmed the divorce.
So you finally understand. It took longer than we thought.
Isn't it one-sided to end it this way?
It's because of your inability to conceive a child, isn't it? There's nothing you can do about it. If you're going to hate me, hate yourself.
Our relationship shouldn't be that simple. I think we need to talk more.
Talk about what? We've talked enough. I want grandchildren, and Daniel agrees with me on that.
But Ellie, I've tried so hard to be a part of your family.
And this is the result. I don't want a wife who can't have grandchildren and can't do her chores.
I've worked so hard all this time, and that's a harsh thing to say.
I know you didn't want this, but what about me? How can I dream of seeing my grandchildren's faces every day and accept the reality that it won't come true?
I am suffering the same way, but I don't think it's a good idea to end it this way.
It's already decided. You need to get out of her life. Arya, it's been a while.
Huh? I guess I forgot to block you. Bye.
Wait a minute. I have something very important to tell you. It has to do with your future, so please listen to me.
What are you talking about?
It's very important. I know we're divorced, but I texted you because I have to tell you something. I hope you can understand my feelings. Please.
Please be brief.
Did you have a baby?
What?
You scared the shit out of me.
Well, how did you know I had a baby?
Mom said she saw you walking around with a kid when she was on vacation. She says she will be nice to you this time, so come back.
I see.
So, will you come back?
I don't think so. So your mother said she saw me, so what?
You're awful, aren't you?
Awful?
Mom said you looked really uncomfortable when she talked to you. When she tried to hold your baby, saying, "I'm your grandma," you looked at her with the most horrified look in your eyes. And you just ran off, right?
So?
After all the trouble she went through to talk to you, you ruined her joy at seeing her grandchild. You should think about it a little.
You know what? I'm pretty sure you got the wrong guy.
Huh?
I have a child now, but I haven't seen your mother since the divorce. And my child has nothing to do with you.
You can't lie to me like that.
Whatever you say, but it's true.
But my mother says she met you. There's no way she could be wrong.
You know, you're still the same old mama's boy, aren't you?
Huh?
If you're going to go that far, can you show me the proof that your mother spoke to me and not the wrong person?
Proof? Mom said she saw you. Isn't that proof enough?
I told you. I don't remember anything, and I'm sure she's mistaken me for someone else. I don't know what you think you're doing. We've been divorced for years. We're strangers. Don't drag me into your ridiculous delusions.
Hey, I know you're there. I know you've been trying to stay away, but you're wasting your time. Because I saw you walk into the house just now. Now open the door.
What? Is it you again? What are you talking about?
I'm at your house.
Huh?
Actually, it seems my mother followed you after you ran away and made sure she knew where the house was.
Oh, really?
Now that's the kind of proof you wanted. Come on, open the door. And let your mother hold her grandson.
What are you really talking about?
Did I not explain myself well enough?
No, you didn't.
I'm just saying, I was really surprised when my mother told me. I have never even dreamed about it. You had my kid after the divorce, didn't you? Be honest with me.
What?
Did you find out you were pregnant after we divorced? If that's the case, you should have called me. Don't leave me out of this.
You know what? I told you before, my child has nothing to do with you guys.
That can't be true. Mom saw the kid. He looked about 3 years old. We divorced about 4 years ago. If I do this math, that means it's definitely my kid.
My child is 1 year old now. And he's not a big baby, so there's no way she can mistake him for a 3-year-old.
If you have time to waste on nonsense, get your butt back here.
Huh?
I'm saying I'll remarry you.
No, I'm already remarried to another man. Besides, my husband is a foreigner.
What?
My child is with my current husband.
I told you not to lie.
I'm not lying.
Even if it's true that you remarried, I'm the real father of the child. I'm the one who's going to get him back. Divorce him right now and remarry me. Mom says she forgives you too, so you can come back. Come on, open the door.
Hey, did you just say open the door?
I told you I came to your house.
I just peeked out from the window. There's nobody at the front door.
What?
What house are you at?
I told you I'm at your...
Where's the house?
In a residential area near the train station in the downtown area.
Downtown? Is it a 1-story house with cream and brown walls?
Yes. I just checked again, and yes.
That's my brother's family's house.
Huh?
I see. So that's what this is about.
What do you mean?
You still don't get it? It means your mother mistook my sister-in-law for me and approached her.
What?
She got pregnant with her first child right around the time I divorced you. That's why he's 3 years old now.
Are you serious?
Excuse me, I'll call my sister-in-law. I just checked with her. She said she was approached by an elderly woman she doesn't know. She had only met your mother at the wedding, so she didn't remember her face. She said she got scared and ran away when the stranger suddenly approached her and treated her child like a grandchild.
I can't believe it. But she said she called her your name.
My sister-in-law's name is Ella. Your mother has a very distinctive accent. I think she heard it as Ella.
So, my son...
I thought you married another woman. Didn't you have a child with her?
Well, after 3 years, there was no sign of it, so I divorced her.
Yeah, well,
I guess she wasn't the one either after all. Then I found out you were having my kid. So I decided to remarry you and... Anyway, you said you had a kid, right? I'm sure it's mine.
are you still saying that? You just don't get it, do you?
You can't fool around. I'll get a DNA test to prove it's mine.
You're American, right?
Huh? Of course I'm American.
My child is half Japanese.
What?
And I'll say it again. My child is 1 year old now. It doesn't add up.
He's half Japanese? What do you mean?
My husband is Japanese.
What?
It means I got married to a Japanese man.
Huh?
By the way, I'm living in Japan right now.
So you're not even in the US?
I've been living in Japan since 3 years ago.
Really?
By the way, I think you guys have been reported to the police.
What?
My sister-in-law got a call from a concerned neighbor. She said the neighbor called the police.
Seriously?
Well, I guess that's what happens. While you were texting me, your mother was at the doorstep shouting, "Open up," and kept ringing the doorbell.
No. We were just...
You're gonna have to explain that to the police.
Oh no.
And by the way, I'll give you a word of advice so that no other women fall victim to you in the future. The reason why you can't have children is because of you.
What?
I recommend that you get yourself checked at the hospital.
I'm the one...
Well, I have nothing to do with it. Goodbye. According to my sister-in-law, as soon as I finished this text, Daniel started screaming like crazy. He blamed his mother, saying, "It's your fault I divorced Aria, and it was my fault you couldn't have grandchildren." However, the police officer who arrived at the scene said, "We can't solve the problem here. We'll have to take you to the station to talk about it," and took them away. I don't know what happened after that. After my divorce from Daniel, I remarried and am living happily in my new home. My husband is Japanese, and I'm now living in Japan and enjoying my life to the fullest. I am much happier now.
Sabrina, sorry to bother you on such short notice, but I'm going on a business trip tomorrow for 2 nights. What? Tomorrow? That's really sudden. Right, I'm sorry. But it's only for 2 nights, so don't be sad. I'll be home late again today, so I'd appreciate it if you could pack my things. Okay. I'll miss you even for 2 nights, but good luck. Thanks. I'll definitely get you some souvenirs. I'm sorry I have to cancel the date day after tomorrow. No choice. I'll be waiting for you with souvenirs. Let's go on a date next time. It seems like you've been traveling a lot lately, and you've been working a lot of overtime. Well, I don't really like business trips, but the boss says he's counting on me, so I'll do my best. Great, do your best. I miss you, though. Don't feel that lonely. I know, but it can't be helped. I'll be waiting for you with your favorite dishes when you come back. Come home soon. Thanks, I'm glad I married you. You understand me better than Mom. No way, I can't beat your parents. Your mother and father are really great parents. They love you. You think so? They were like that from the beginning, so I'm not sure. They are. That's why you grew up to be such a kind person. You're good at your job and a kind husband. I'm really happy. Thank you. Oh, by the way, do you remember my friend Megan? Who's that? My best friend in high school, remember? We were in the same club in class, and she was my best friend. She also came to our wedding. Maybe I remember her, but I forgot her face. What about her? I just remembered she said she joined your company at the beginning of this month. Oh, that Megan. She's cute, I remember. Have you talked to her at work? A little bit, but there's not much time to talk, and we don't have in common. We're in different departments anyway. I see. Her type is a guy with a face like you, and you like a girl like her, so I was kind of jealous. I know you guys see each other every day, and I wouldn't like it if you get along with her. That would never happen. Don't worry. Besides, isn't she married too? You went to her wedding, right? Yep, she's married, so I know that there's no need to be jealous. Well, since you're a boss and she's an employee, I guess I'm stupid for worrying about it. That's right. We really don't have much to do with each other, so don't worry. Thanks, forget about what I said. She said you're hot the other day, so I was just wondering if there was something going on. I see. Well, sure, she's cute, but we're just coworkers. We're both married, so there's absolutely no way something is going on between us. And I love you. Right. She said you're so dedicated to your work that the boss always compliments you. Well, that's true. I'm just trying my best to make you happy. Thanks. Okay then, I'll get ready for your business trip. Thank you. I'm going back to work. Did you finish your work? I'll be waiting for you with your favorite food. Come back home soon. Thank you. Hey, did you cook already? Not yet. I just bought foods. Why? I'm not sure if I can come home today. Really? Are you that busy at work? Yeah. I told you it would be for 2 nights, but I might not be able to finish by the end of the day. Maybe I'll have to stay for another night. Oh. I miss you, so I'll do my best to come home today. I know you're lonely by yourself, and you've prepared dinner for me. Don't worry about me, it's work. I don't have any choice. Good luck with your work. Thank you. I'll call you later. Sorry, I can't go home today. I see. No choice. You'll be back tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow. Just wait one more day. I'm really sorry. That's okay. Don't worry about me. Then I'll make you food tomorrow. Hang in there for one more day. Thanks. I can work harder since you're waiting for me. By the way, I saw Megan posting a picture on her timeline earlier. It said she was traveling to Chicago. Really? Yeah, it seems like you guys happen to be in the same place. What a coincidence. Is she traveling with her husband? I don't know. It didn't say anything about who she was with or anything. It was just a picture. Maybe I'm overthinking, but you guys aren't together, are you? Huh? No way. I'm by myself from the company on business trip. Woman can't come. Besides, I told you I'm only interested in you. There's no way I'm secretly traveling with other girl. Right, I'm sorry that I suspect you. That's okay, but it's such a coincidence. I know, that's why I was a little worried. I understand you. If it were the other way around, I'd be worried too. But I really didn't know she was in Chicago. Is she taking a day off to travel? I don't know about that either. We don't usually talk much or get involved. Right. I'm sorry for saying this to you. I know you're working hard. It's okay. Serena, you never used to be jealous. What's wrong with you lately? You used to be calm. Ever since she joined our company, something's weird with you. I know. What's wrong with me? But don't you worry about it anymore. I'm not bothered anymore. You explained it to me properly. Okay, you can talk to me anytime. But you work hard and care about me. I have no complaints, and I don't have any right to say such thing. but we shouldn't keep secrets between a couple. So I want to have a relationship where we can say whatever we feel. Right, got it, thank you. Well, good luck at work. I know it's lonely being alone, but give me one more day. Thanks for such a great meal yesterday. How many times do you thank me since yesterday? It must take time to cook a meal like that. I came home from the business trip and I was really happy to see the food lined up on the table. I was about to burst into tears. You're overreacting. I like to cook and I made more for our anniversary than I did yesterday, so I'm used to it. It's nothing special. I'm glad you're such a great cook. I'm still learning though. I still ask my mom to teach me how to cook when I go home. You're still learning? You're great enough. I'm not there yet. Megan is a better cook than me, and I have to learn from her too. That's true. Huh? Have you tried her food? No, I've seen her bringing lunchbox, so I just thought she was good at it. I've never tried it, but it looked good. I see, then I'll have to make better lunchbox too. It's not just about the taste, it's also about how it looks. It's already perfect. Thanks for saying that. Oh, by the way, I'm having lunch with Megan today. Oh, have fun. Yep, thank you. Then I'll have your homemade lunchbox. I made your favorite orange chicken today, so you can work hard after lunch. Yay, thank you. I'll do my best. Megan, you're going to lunch with Sabrina today, right? If she asks you anything, tell her you don't have anything with me. Also, I didn't mention it, but you posted the pictures of our trip on social media, didn't you? Sabrina noticed it, so be careful. I managed to make it up, but it's a little bit dangerous. No way, Kevin, you were cheating on me? No, this is a mistake. Please pick up the phone. Sabrina, you're misunderstanding. Let me explain. What am I misunderstanding? That business trip was a lie? No, she forced me to go. So? Even if you were forced to go out, you chose to go out, so that's no excuse whatsoever. I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking seriously. I wasn't trying to have an affair. I'd like to know how you can think traveling with another woman when you have a wife is not cheating. This is not your first time, is it? After all, she gave you homemade food, right? Yes, but let me make an excuse. What? You told me I work hard every day, right? Yes, I did, that's a fact. There were times when I didn't get a day off, and there were many months when I had to work overtime, so you could at least allow me a trip or two. Excuse me? You didn't go on just any trip, like the ones you go with your friends. It was an affair. And you lied about going on a business trip. That proves that you have something to hide. I didn't go with that kind of intention. That's just the way you see it. Everyone would see it the same way I do. That message you were supposed to send to Megan earlier is the proof. And I could immediately picture your face, desperate to hide things from me. If you're gonna say like that, try working every day like I do. If you knew the stress I'm feeling, you'd understand why I need to take a break. You can at least forgive me for cheating on you for the 3rd year. I was working until last year, and when I came home from work, I made dinner and cleaned the house. I didn't have time to relax. That was last year. I'm complaining about the mental stress I'm feeling right now. Well, you're the one who said I didn't have to work. It didn't bother me to work and do the housework at the same time. And I said I'd continue to work because I wanted to be with you. I may have said that, but if that's the case, then you should have told me how you thought. I did tell you that you didn't have to work, but you quit your job as I said so. Are you trying to one-up me? We talked about this topic every day for about a month. I have proof. I've deleted the messages, so I don't have proof. I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? I have the evidence. You know what? We're getting divorced. Divorce? Are you serious? That's a little too sudden. Of course, you went on a trip to have an affair, and on top of that, you didn't admit it right away. You made it sound like I was making you overwork. I'm sorry, my bad. I admit that I'm cheating on you, so please reconsider. It's too late. Actually, I didn't know she was your friend when she first came to work. I never thought you were her friend. That's a lie too, anyway, right? This is true, believe me. I mean, if we weren't friends, would you have cheated on her more? You think I found it out because we happen to be friends? No, not like that. Whatever it is, it sucks, so whether or not I knew about Megan isn't an issue. Whoever it is, the fact that you were cheating on me is a problem. You're having an affair with other girls anyway, right? I don't trust anything you say anymore, so you shouldn't waste your time making excuses. By the way, Megan's husband is a lawyer. Aren't you in trouble? A lawyer? I never heard anything about that, but I don't think he's found out yet. You want me to tell him? I'm sorry for him, but things got worse over here. I can't forgive them that they are living happily while we're in such a bad situation. They're going to find out anyway, so there's no need for you to tell him. There's no need to make things worse now. I want to tell him. Besides, if I give you guys time, you'll delete the messages and photos and destroy the evidence, right? Well, I've taken screenshots for the evidence of what I already know. Then I'll go apologize to her husband. That's enough, right? How can I trust you? Then come with me, and then let's hear what he is going to ask you for the responsibility. It'll make the whole conversation go a lot faster. That's a good idea. Responsibility? Is there a problem? How does he want me to take the responsibility? I'll send you living expenses every month from now on, so forgive me. I can't believe this verbal agreement. I'll go through my lawyer to get divorced. Are we really going to get divorced? I don't want to. I don't want to be with someone who cheated on me once because you'll do it again. My parents were the same. I think you know, but my dad used to make my mom cry a lot. I saw that scene, and I've decided I'd never be the same. And yet, I can't believe I chose a man like you to marry. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm even more disappointed in you. I really won't do it again. I will definitely make you happy. From now on, I won't even make excuse that I'm tired of working. You should do that to the next person you marry. I just texted Megan, so come home right now. Wait, what did you tell her? She said her husband's home right now, so I told her to wait for me at home. We're going to visit them, so hurry up. I'm at work right now. It's okay, I called the company. The boss said he'll let you go home now. Nice company. Yeah, the boss just said I should go home now and fix with my family problem. Are we really going there? You're the one who said it, to apologize in person. That wasn't a lie, right? I did say that, but I'm going alone, so you don't have to come. I know you'll lie and tell me that you went to apologize without actually visiting them. I'll go with you because I have to see you apologizing with my own eyes. You don't have to go that far. We were a nice couple for 3 years. Sabrina, you weren't that kind of person. You were more kind, weren't you? You made me this way. Then apologize sincerely to Megan's husband, and then let's get divorced. I'm scared of you. Really? You should be thankful I didn't ask you anything crazy. Then hurry up and come home. Okay. We both went to Megan's house and apologized deeply to her husband. We discussed, and we all decided to get divorced. I asked Kevin for the property division, and he had no choice. He was demoted from his position at the company. His salary was reduced, and his salary was not enough to pay the property division. Now, he works night shifts at 7-Eleven and he is more exhausted than ever.